Previously on Moose Age. Moose got bored and decided to dig, while its humans did things. Antique Warden crossbow. Okay. Where the actual hell am I going? Runes. Statue.
And so I shall.
Codex entries. Money. Okay. Health pots. If all else fails, go for the eyes.
The men's morale is low. My spells are of no use in this matter, Commander.
There is more to leading men than sorcery, Avernus. I will remind them that they're wardens. Men, I won't lie to you. The situation is grim. Our forces outnumbered, our bellies empty, and our hearts are sagging. But we are wardens! Darkspawn flee when they hear our horns. Archdemons die when they taste our blades. So are we to bend knee to a mere human despot? No! I, for one, will never give up! I, for one, will never surrender just to dance on Arlen's gallows. So I propose here and now, in these hallowed halls where generations of our brethren stood vigil against darkspawn and evil, that we send a message to that fat bastard. In this sacred place, proud men, strong men stood defiant, and would rather die than submit to tyranny.
So brave, even when starving, and my great-great-grandmother stood with them.
King Arlen was a tyrant.
Not much is known of King Arland. The War of Succession that followed his death, now that was a piece of work. Lasted nearly a decade, and almost burned Denerim and the palace to the ground. Loads of history was lost, but maybe there's answers to that inside. But I've gagged enough. Lead on, my friend.
Levi. Statement of Defiance. On these grounds, virtuous men stood against the tyrant. They stood defiant, stood for freedom, and they died. It is signed by the Grey Warden defenders who were besieged by King Arlen's forces. Captain Mello the Black Ferret, Cherthor Lopez, Sir Derek of Orlais, and Jason the Longbow. Alan the Quibbler, Cartography Martyr, David the Silent, Dustin the Colorblind, Avenger of the Bovine Brethren, Farrell the Feral, Sir Graham the Untiring, and Jason Sonley Argonauts. Langley the Nefarious, Lucky Lacuna, Mad Dog Smeaterus, Matthias the Bloody, McGurk the Vile Priest, Melissa the Magical Malefactor, Ohm the Stretched, and Packrat Dirksen, Sergeant Red Morrison, Santos the Silent Scimitar, Vitriolic Eric, Weak Eye Santos, and Wellburn the Exhaustive Fire. That's a lot of names. Levi.
Don't worry, I won't be underfoot.
I am paralyzed. CC is bullshit. Out of my way.
Well, all right. Of course.
There's the barracks.
They won't hear a thing.
This is the mess hall. This place is a dump. Musegi. Okay, let's go here. Stealth is useless. Archivist book.
Lovely.
Badly burned, you can make it a word here and there, and that is all.
The door won't hold, Archivist.
Almost done. The truth must be told.
What does it matter? We're dead.
Our grand rebellion's so close. And to die here, a stillbirth.
We never should have done it. Wardens aren't supposed to oppose kings and princes.
Should we stand idly by?
Another one. Rebellion? What's this about a rebellion? If only the book weren't burned.
There are more pressing matters to attend to.
Lead on, Warden.
That's not suspicious at all.
They won't hear a thing.
Make them pay for every inch, men! Hold the flank! Avernus, we need you!
Nelate oversur Sishan. Contraste's blood! What?
For Avernus, whatever it takes!
Turn the demon summon.
Press them! Press them now!
No! I command you, fight the king's men!
So much death, suffering, and oh yes, blood. The veil is torn now. Your soul is mine, Avernus.
Acolytes, retreat now! The battle is lost!
Avernus!
What just happened? Oh no, more fighting.
No rituals allowed. God. Now you're tanking like a Grey Warden.
The Wardens summoned demons. Can't believe it. And my grandmother, she knew.
Wardens don't forbid blood magic. Anything it takes to win.
I believed that my family was better than that. But answers may lay up ahead.
It's blocked.
Well, all right.
You're not a ghost.
Step no further! Get this annoyance away from me! This one would speak with you.
Why should I speak with you?
Because this peak is mine. This one is the Dryden, Commander, Sophia. All these things.
Grandmother?
You have slain many of the demon ilk to get here. This one would propose a deal.
Levi, I'm afraid your great-great-grandmother is possessed.
That or she's really let herself go. My great-great-grandmother is dead. I don't know what that is.
Why should I trust a demon?
What is one woman child compared to your might? Strike me down if my terms offend. A fool this one would be to betray the Warden.
Tell me about this deal.
The Soldier's Peak traps me. This one sees so many tantalizing places in the Dryden's memories. This one would see the world herself. For me to be free, into the Old Mage Tower you go and destroy. In return, this one seals the veil. No more demons. No more enemies. Your peak would be safe. Just let this one go into the world.
What am I destroying?
The magics. All moving things. The very stone if you have the power. Something inside keeps my kind locked away.
And what exactly will you do if I free you?
This one will roam, this one will see, this one will feed. But without me, the veil will grow weaker. More demons, more misery. You choose just one of my kind, or many.
I'm here on behalf of Levi. Tell me about Sophia Dryden.
This one knows all, but will only talk after the tower lies broken.
Before I make a deal,
Yes.
you tell Levi anything he wants to know about Sophia.
Warden, my family's been looking for answers for over a century. But not like this.
Trust me.
I'll support your decision either way.
Agreed. Any questions Levy has of the Dryden will be answered.
Sweeten the deal. What do I get out of this personally?
The Levy gets his questions answered. You get nothing more.
I'm off to break the tower then.
Good, good. Nothing must live. Gnash stone with teeth if you can.
Of course.
Steal from me. Nice.
So I So I shall.
Y'all saw that? A sandwich? Oh, okay, thank you.
As you desire.
Okay.
Your master almost served.
Noxious potion. That is how long as it's on this table. Drink it. There's power, pain, and understanding. You have access to new abilities? What did I do? Power of blood. Tapping the power of tainted blood makes the rogue more nimble, able to move more quickly while using stealth, and more likely to dodge. Okay. Tainted blade. The rogue's blood gushes forth, coating the edges of weapons with a deadly taint. The character gets a bonus of damage determined by cunning, but suffers continuously depleting health. Holy Christ. That's a thing. Drinking strange things. Because I can. I guess I'm a blood rogue now.
I hear you. Don't disrupt my concentration.
Yes, you must drink.
Even now, the demons seek to replenish their numbers. Are you to thank for this welcomed but temporary imbalance?
I know your crimes, Avernus. You're a monster.
A monster? For 100 years I have fought them, thought by thought, spell by spell. If I am a monster, it is because I must be one. Why are you here? What is your intent?
I'm debating whether I should let you live.
And here I thought you would rescue me. There is a precise mystical balance here. My every breath is dedicated to keeping the tear in the veil from ripping wider. And you would kill me now? Your narrow-minded actions would ensure that this place teems with their kind.
I've seen your experiments.
They were necessary. Any tool, any iota of information that could defeat the fell demons was justified. As a warden, you should know that.
Necessary. Having to relieve yourself after an 8-hour ride is necessary. But there's no excuse for summoning demons.
Charming.
How do you know I'm a warden?
A combination of my research and blood magic. But even without that, who else would brave Soldier's Peak?
I'm here to recover the Grey Warden's base.
An admirable goal. But in order to achieve this, the demons must be cut off forever.
I want some answers.
To what questions, I wonder? Ask.
How have you survived these many years?
The Chantry foolishly forbids blood magic. But there are so many secrets to uncover. As my body decayed, I found ways to extend it. But that can only go so far.
Tell me what happened here.
What use would storytelling serve? The tyrant Arland is long dead, as is all our noble co-conspirators and the Grand Rebellion. Sophia's corpse may walk and talk, but she, too, is no more.
How was Arland a tyrant?
He ruled with fear and poison, his treachery pit noble against noble in terrible battle. We thought him a monster. We gathered allies to rebel. But the toll of years has erased our failure, hasn't it? It seemed so pressing then. But the kingdom lives on.
Had to know that summoning so many demons was foolhardy.
Perhaps, but it was survival. For months, I prepared the summoning circles, researched the darkest depths of the Fade. That moment was a triumph of demonic law. Dozens of demons, called by my hand. But, with so many variables, I suppose, calculation errors were inevitable. Ugh. I was so close.
You're to blame for all this. Some things you just don't do.
From a warden, that means something. So tired, so old. Let me undo my greatest of mistakes. Let me cleanse this place. Then I will accept whatever justice you feel I merit.
Commander Dryden knew the demons.
She gave the order. I would have summoned the demons anyway. Only under wardens can true magical research continue. A chance to rediscover the secrets of ancient Tevinter.
You do remember how that ended. The Black City. Darkspawn.
Chantry lies told to subjugate the mages, to keep them docile.
How do you know the Chantry is wrong?
And how do you know they are right? Their faith would have you swallow a great deal for small comfort.
Time for questions is over.
So be it. My only request, if justice or vengeance drive you, stay your hand until the demons are dealt with.
The demons must be stopped. Now.
We must go to the Great Hall. There, I will repair the damage I caused so long ago. There will be peril. The demons will fight us every step of the way. Come.
Yeah. He'd be a pretty badass mage on our side, yeah. Probably has a better life expectancy than Wynn, that's for sure.
He lives! You were supposed to kill him!
Sophia, you? Is this a trap? I'm finished hiding. After these long, bitter years, let it be over, once and for all.
This one will give you the end you crave.
Help me now, Warden.
Gave me the choice to help either the mage or
Quick! To the main hall. With so few of her minions to protect her, the demon was no challenge for us. But we must act quickly. The real challenge lies ahead.
Okay, we're still on fire.
The veil must be closed.
I'm ready when you are.
I will unravel the summoning circles I drew so long ago. Waves of spirits and demons may come through. Dispatch them. I will begin. First, I must summon the magical energies. I feel them.
Could you put us
They're
off
coming.
fire first? No? I guess that would have been too much to ask. Damn it. Oh, here goes the CC chain. CC chain. So dumb. So absolutely dumb. Why would they even give somebody a fear, a freeze, and a stun all in... Oh my god, I fucking hate this game.
Why are you here? What is your intent? And you would kill me now? Your narrow-minded actions would... As a... Charming. But even without that... An admirable guy. Agreed. This must... To what questions, I wonder? As my body Sophia's corpse may... At the toll of years... Instead, the King's Guard ambushed us. Commander Dryden and I barely escaped. So be it. If justice or vengeance drive you, stay your hand until... That...
Why doesn't it save automatically on transitions? It's just so stupid.
Cool.
Sophia! Help me now, Warden! Quick!
Doesn't even give me a chance to save.
The veil must be...
There we go. Sneak it in right as they spawn. That's a really good staff. like that, please. Res moose, please. Where's everyone at this game? Thank God. Man, you get a new staff. Rats.
It's over. The veil is strong now. Stronger, at least. So what of me? Will you leave me to experiment in peace?
Experiment away. If it bears any fruit, I want to know.
That will not do. What Avernus did was evil, completely amoral. There must be consequences.
Whatever his crimes, his research could help the Wardens.
I can see that nothing I could say would dissuade you. But I won't forget this.
I can't go on doing what I've done. I'll use what time I have left to help. It may take months or years for my research to reach fruition. When it does, I will send for you. Thank you for this, Warden.
You've done it, Warden. Soldier's Peak is safe again. That old geezer of Avernus deserves the gallows if you ask me, but people will do queer things to survive. But if he does the proper research, without the sacrifices and blood magic and all, maybe he'll turn up something good. But there was no proof to redeem my family.
Even if you had proof, Sophia's actions were damning.
I suppose they were at that. For so long, I was focused on the past, on answers. But I think I would have been better off had I stayed at home. Enough of that, though. I find myself at a loss. You've got a whole fortress now. I suppose I should start plying my trade again.
Any chance I could convince you to stay on?
You know I'm no good in a fight, but I'm a fair trader if I do say so myself. My cousins have been looking for a safe place to store trade goods, and the Peak will do nicely. Whatever the Drydens have to offer are yours, for a sizable discount.
Looks like we're done here. A demonic invasion thwarted, a Warden base safely rescued. We do good work.
Wynne says she'll never forget this. She disapproves -3. We get a castle now. Has to clean up a bit, but it'll be ours.
Once my family comes, I might have some merchandise you could buy. I might tidy the place up a bit too. Well, yeah. Well.
I gotta give him time to clean it up. Make it less demonic. Go to camp. I'll go to camp and then try to go back to the castle and see if that has enough time for it to clean. Moose. Happy Moose.
You called.
Why were you imprisoned?
I caged myself. A weak mind is a deadly foe, as you are no doubt aware.
What do you mean by a weak mind?
That is complicated. I told you before that I was sent here. I was not sent alone. I came to your lands with 7 of the Beresad, my brothers, to seek answers about the Blight. We made our way across the Ferelden countryside without incident, seeing nothing of the threat we were sent to observe. Until the night we camped by Lake Calenhad. They came from everywhere. The earth beneath our feet, the air above us. Our own shadows harbored the Darkspawn. I saw the last of the creatures cut down, too late. I fell.
It sounds like what happened to me in Ostagar.
I heard the stories of Ostagar. Your kith stood their ground when others fled. No one can do more than that. I don't know how long I lay on the battlefield among the dead, nor do I know how the farmers found me. I only know that when I woke I was no longer among my brothers, and my sword was gone from my hand.
What did you do?
I searched for it, and when that failed I asked my rescuers what had become of it.
And then?
I killed them. With my bare hands. I did. I knew they didn't have the blade. They had no reason to lie to me. I panicked. Unthinking, I struck them down.
You panicked over a lost blade.
That sword was made for my hand alone. I have carried it from the day I was set into the Beresad. I was to die wielding it for my people. Even if I could cross Ferelden and Tevinter, unarmed and alone, to bring my report to the Arishok, I would be slain on sight by the Antam. They would know me as soulless, a deserter. No soldier would cast aside his blade while he drew breath.
Accidents happen.
I'm sure that comforts the farmers.
Couldn't you search for it?
If I knew where to look, it would be in my hand now.
Where did you find the Darkspawn?
Near Lake Calenhad.
Don't worry, we'll find it.
Perhaps those words are empty, but thank you all the same.
It proves plus 16. Damn. Wait, you good?
I must ask, what does being a Grey Warden mean to you?
I don't know. Does it have to mean something?
I just wanted to know what you thought being a Grey Warden was about. Ultimately, being a Grey Warden is about serving others. About serving all people, whether elves or dwarves or men.
I serve no one, and don't you forget that.
It is the Guardian who serves, not the one who is being guarded. Or did you think it was the other way around?
You're not making this Grey Warden job better.
You have ears, but you use them only to hear the sound of your own voice, it seems. So be it.
Here I am.
Let's see.
Here, look at this. Do you know what this is?
Is that a trick question?
Yes, absolutely. I'm trying to trick you. Is it working? Oh, I just about had you, didn't I?
Fine, it's a rose. I see that.
I picked it in Lothering. I remember thinking, how could something so beautiful exist in a place with so much despair and ugliness? I probably should have left it alone, but I couldn't. The Darkspawn would come and their taint would just destroy it. So I've had it ever since.
And what do you intend to do with it?
I thought that I might give it to you, actually. In a lot of ways, I think the same thing when I look at you.
You think of me as a gentle flower.
A gentle flower? No, I don't know that I'd put it that way. I guess it's a bit silly, isn't it? I just thought here I am, doing all this complaining, and you haven't exactly been having a good time of it yourself. You've had none of the good experience of being a Grey Warden since your joining. Not a word of thanks or congratulations. It's all been death and fighting and tragedy. I thought maybe I could say something. Tell you what a rare and wonderful thing you are to find amidst all this darkness.
So, are we married now?
Haha, you won't land me that easily, woman. I know I'm quite the prize after all. No need to start crying on me or anything. I guess it was just a stupid impulse. I don't know. Was it the wrong one?
No, it wasn't. Thank you, Alistair.
I'm glad you like it. Now, if we could move right on past this awkward, embarrassing stage and get right to the steamy bits, I'd appreciate it.
Sounds good. Off with the armor, then.
Ha ha. Bluff called. Damn, she saw right through me.
Coward.
I'll be... I'll be standing over here until the blushing stops. Just to be, safe. You know how it is.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. Good to have you along on the road.
Yes, yes.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. Okay, his inventory hasn't changed. Robe necklace. Stuff to sell. Okay. Anything else? No, we're good. Yeah, Alistair is cool. Alright. Morgan, you find anything cool in your book yet?
I await your command.
Laylee?
I'm here for you.
By the way, you can also kick people out of your party.
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, more magic. More willpower. I talked to Moose. Life Ward. Check everyone's tactics real quick. Okay. Hey, they cleaned up already. Ooh, the party storage chest. Oh, Alistair's rose. Okay, I can't put quest items. Okay, Alistair, how close are you to wearing that armor? One more level, okay.
Once the Dryden's were strong. We will be again one day.
You? You're the warden? My family owes you. Any weapons I make, I will sell you for a discount.
In my travels, I found this strange metal in a crater.
This is star metal. If you give this to me, I will craft for you a thing of legend.
How much will it cost me?
Nothing. My family owes you much.
A star metal longsword. That sounds perfect.
And so it shall be.
Oh, that looks awesome.
It is done. I call this blade Starfang. May it serve you well. I must rest after my exertions. Warden?
How is it? Jesus Christ, that does a lot of damage. I'm not strong enough to use it yet. I need to work on that.
Warden?
Can I see your wares? What do you have? Do you have a backpack? Asking the important questions here. No, okay. Weapons, doesn't have anything good. Armor. That's an upgrade. Grey Warden armor. Okay, let's check Alistair. Alistair's set on armor for now, though. About me. Nice, it's an upgrade. 6.99, okay. Get one of those. Okay, cool. Nice. Looking good.
Warden?
Sell that crap. Where's Levi?
Welcome back, Warden. As you can see, we've been busy. Cleaned the place up a bit. Even my brother Mikhail came out of hiding. Never will you find a finer smith. Also got some goods stored here that might interest you. Buy them now before my cousins move it all someplace else.
The keep looks a lot different.
We've a big family. When you were away, we all pitched in. Hard to believe there were undead, demons, and worse around here, right?
Any trouble with Avernus?
Haven't heard a peep from him. Seems to like keeping to himself. But I keep telling the children to stay away from the tower.
Did you tell your family about Sophia?
I thought about it, but I figured that it's not a bad thing to believe that you come from a line of lions. Even if the truth is a touch more complicated. Our family's belief that we were wronged. It gave us strength to make something of ourselves.
And what do you think of Sophia?
King Arland sounded like a right nasty piece of work. Sophia was branded a traitor. She consorted with blood mages. But in spite of it all, I think she was a hero.
I'd like to see your wares.
Certainly.
Backpack. Significantly fewer demons, yeah, that's nice. Bombs. Make more bombs. Bad. No backpack. Okay. More fire bombs. Soul bombs. Freeze bombs. I have an army of merchant butlers. Yes. And a dog. Hello, little dog. That's looking really nice. Alright, back to the adventure.
Of course.
Okay, so Denerim is close. Civil War. What's here? Yeah. It's nice how that works. Check out the Civil War on the way.
Get your horses off Ban Talman's land. We want Ben Needle Loghain.
Loghain is the regent. He demands you.
We're not Orlesian lick-spittles. We owe no man our allegiance. Leave!
Take their lands by force, men. Regent's orders.
Whoa. Say yes to the robes.
We showed those Loghain upstarts.
Okay, let's visit the docks real quick. Or I could have a random encounter. Not with these butlers. What's this? A merchant.
You have coin, stranger? With Orzammar closed off, Old Tegra can give you a discount. Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
What's going on in Orzammar?
There's two things I'm here for. Travel or trade. Understand?
Let's see this discount deals. Trap plans. Ooh, a skill book. Yeah, I'm just checking the mage place to look for what's his name's sword. And then I'll be trying to figure out what to get on. Ooh, gifts, painting, Sten likes that. Sword. Blue suede shoes. Nice. All these gifts. Yes, book. I'll read this book. Okay, so this will give me an option to do Master Combat training would be cool. You know what, so would... Yeah, let's do Master Combat training. Cool. Well, that was cool. Alright, let's go to the docks so we can try to find Sten's sword. Well, I should actually take Sten with me here, because he'll know where his sword is. Okay, I should leave. Oops.
Yes.
Yes.
Back off! I was here first.
You haven't seen a sword lying around here, have you?
Why, you looking to buy one?
No, but my very large angry friend here is.
Oh, is he? Well, that's... see, I'd like to sell you one, but I don't, have any myself. I got part of a glove the wolves didn't chew too badly, though. I think it was a glove, anyway. I know, don't say it, I got cheated. I knew the guy who was here before me. He sold me this spot. Said he found giants and all kind of crazy valuables. He didn't mention that he'd taken everything but the bones and the dirt already. His name's Ferrin. Squirrely little bastard, if you ask me. Which you didn't, but I said it anyway.
Where is he now?
He was going to Orzammar, he said. I imagine he's gotten there by now. If you find him, tell him I sent you. It'll scare the piss out of him.
Okay, so the sword is likely in Orzammar.
Welcome back, youngster. Looking to go across to the tower?
No, not right now.
Well, I'll be here.
You have some kind of problem?
I'm here on behalf of the Blackstone Regulars.
Oh? What was this about?
I'm here to bring you in for desertion.
How sad it is to see a Grey Warden manipulated. But I have no time to straighten this out for you. Men, let's teach the Grey Warden a lesson about trust.
Got the supplies back. When will they learn?
The point.
Okay, mage quests. Okay, find sources of mystical power. Find blood mages. Let apprentices know that they are fired. Avenge somebody in the forest. Find mushrooms. I know, right?
Nation. Just players in a play.
Good to see you again.
You, I,
Lovely.
everything.
Good to
All
see you
the
again.
dream.
You never attack a Grey Warden. You get wrecked.
Lose amusement. Some being of cosmic power.
Anything here? Quest.
Yes?
Would someone like to handle this for me?
I hope you like heroes, my
Not yet.
lady. Because your husband died like one.
No, I can't believe this. I won't.
Innkeeper.
Welcome back to the Spoiled Princess. How may I serve you today?
Is that Brother Genetivi here?
Brother Gen... No. No, of course not. I've never heard of him.
What about the impostor known as Waylon?
Who?
Listen, the person you're looking for isn't here. You should be on your way as soon as possible.
Are you in some trouble? Tell me what you're hiding. Now.
Keep your voice down. I'm afraid. I have a wife, a 3-year-old son, and they're watching me. They're looking for anyone asking for this Brother Genetivi. They told me to act like nothing's wrong and just deny ever having seen the brother or the knights.
So you have seen them then?
The knights, yes. Brother Genetivi, no. He's never passed this way, but the knights were here asking about him, just as you are. You should be on your guard and leave quickly. I don't know what happened to the knights, but I doubt it was anything good.
I can look after myself.
Goodbye, and Maker turn his gaze on you. Welcome back to the Spoiled Princess. How may I serve you today?
I'd like a drink.
Of course. What would you like?
So what are you selling? Bombs, apparently. Because you know what? Why not just sell explosives under the counter? Wine. Why is he flagged?
watered down ale, damp beds, rickety stools. Why do I even bother?
Can I pickpocket him?
What are you looking at? Can a man drink?
Welcome back to the Spoiled Princess. How may I serve you today? Of course.
Aha.
Another vanquished.
Wrecked. Ceremonial armor, nice. So there's a place of sacred power. Is this what we're looking for?
Rest the soul
Okay, well, that takes care of that.
And so I shall.
How do I... Let's see. Mages Collective, Places of Power. Oh, it's in the Circle Tower.
Welcome back, youngster.
I
Looking to
needed
go across
Sten
to the
because
tower?
this is where he lost his sword.
Off we go then.
So I brought him in case he needed to be here to find it. Quartermaster.
You really killed all those abominations?
Yes.
I'm sure you need supplies after that.
Pulse pots. Lyrium pots. Those cost a lot. Injury kit recipe. Pretty cool. Toxin extracts. Private documents. Okay. What's this place of power that I'm looking for?
Were you
I don't know if I have the strength to use the jacket.
Wow, these guys did a terrible job of cleaning this place up.
We've rested enough. We need to get these out of the tower before they get fragrant. Touching those abominations.
There actually are working on cleaning it up. Okay.
I wish I could have gone with...
Goodbye.
Where's the place of power? Merchant butlers. Yeah, my merchant butlers can clean up my castle. Maybe I could hire them out. There's a treasure chest here that I wasn't able to open. I wonder if anyone told the closet guy that it's safe now.
As you desire.
There's one.
Of course.
There's two. Okay, I don't think I can go any further in the tower. Right? Nope. There is entrance here.
And so I shall.
There's the other one. God damn, my memory is good. Insufficient skill. Are you shitting me right now? That's actually aggravating. There's another one. There we go. There we go. A lot of experience for those. Why is it saving? Is there a fight? Where are these places of power that I'm supposed to be looking for? Notes. Okay, whatever. Thanks, Obama. Can I just set her to... Oh my god, I can't. I don't have to actually... I can just auto-move. That's brilliant. Why don't you go there? Why don't you go there? Go there. Oh... That's the thing. I want to do a thing. Yes. Store. There it is.
As you desire.
This isn't the most well-designed piece of architecture in the world. Well, this pathing, though. I guess it's not foolproof. First floor. Anything else here? Anything? Yeah, the interior design could use a little work, perhaps a little less of the corpses and, you know, the art corpso style. It's not really doing it for me. Treasure chest. Missed one. Well, I tried to find the place of power, but it didn't show me one.
Welcome back, friend. You'll be glad to learn that the Circle is well on its way to recovery.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
You've already done much for the Circle. Now you must see to your duty as a Grey Warden.
Alright.
I wish you well. Know you will always be welcome here.
Yeah, maybe you should wait till after you hear what I did to those blood mages. Okay, so I have a few places to go now. Closest I have the dwarves. Just get that out of the way. I'll get Shale. Well, having a Sten? Oh, yeah, I could get him out of the party. I forgot about that. What's this?
Rough travels out here, eh? We even saw Darkspawn on the way in.
Darkspawn? You don't say.
Right, Darkspawn. We killed a whole band of them on the way up from Lothering. We're delivering a message to the Chantry in Denerim. You?
What's the message about?
We saw a blood mage down near the Brazilian forest. We're off to tell the Chantry about him.
I'm here to stop you.
I thought you said... Wait, you're serious?
Why not let us deliver your message?
I suppose that's all right. As long as it gets there. Stay safe.
Oh, GG, easy. Yeah, I should do that. Right. Oh, well, I can't switch course. Okay, well, I will do the Shale quest, then I will take care of Sten's sword.
Of course.
You'll have to forgive me if I seem a bit nervous. Not many people travelling in this part of Ferelden. Of course, that's part of my problem, isn't it? Mule got spooked by a wisp and ran off into the woods. Now what do I do?
Part of your problem?
Well, yes. Oh, it's been quite the month. Allow me to introduce myself. Felix de Grosbois, merchant and entrepreneur at your service.
A merchant out here.
I don't normally take this route, but with the war, I was hoping for a bit of luck and good weather in the mountains. Sadly, I've had neither. Ugh, this trip has been one miserable disaster after another. I don't suppose you consider helping a fellow out?
Help a fellow out how?
Of all the other things that went wrong, the worst is this artifact I brought in Jada. It's a control rod, I'm told, for a golem. No point in me keeping it, however, as I'll never get to use it. But, maybe you could?
Yeah, why not help him? Yes, I think I could use it.
Just as well. You'll find the golem in a village named Honleith, in the hinterlands. Here, I'll mark it on your map. I've heard it might be dangerous there with all the darkspawn about, but I'll wager that's not an issue for someone like you. Just hold up the rod and say Dulaf Gar. That will wake the golem up, so I'm told. I hope it works.
A personal golem? Sounds good.
Best of luck to you then. And now, I guess it's up to me to find that mule myself.
Alright, there's that. Now to do the Sten thingy. Yeah, Shale's way the hell down there. So I'll do the sword, then I'll go get Shale. Bounty hunters. Yeah. Good job. All the CC though. All the CC though. Sorry, Crush. A lot of damage. I'm gonna wait till my stuff is off cooldown. Oh, hey, hey! Perez! I don't know what has happened, but I'll take it. I don't even. Loose Age.
What business would the mighty Grey Wardens have with a man like me?
Here on behalf of the Blackstone Irregulars.
Oh? What is this about?
Here stole supplies from the guild.
How sad it is to see a Grey Warden manipulated. But I have no time to straighten this out for you. Men, let's teach the Grey Warden a lesson about trust.
Whatever you say, Yuri Lowenthal.
It's a fight.
Plus all the guild supplies. Nice. Surface dwarf, you on me. Farron, aha.
Step right, maker's breath. Oh, beg your pardon, friend. You, startled me a bit.
We're looking for a Kanai sword.
Can what? I'm sorry, I don't know what that...
Where is my sword?
I don't know what you mean, sir.
Just kill him, Sten. We can search his belongings for it.
I don't have it. I swear by Andraste's knickers. I sold it on the way here.
Who did you sell it to?
A dwarf near Redcliffe. Dwyn, I think his name was.
If you're lying, you do know we'll be back.
I'm not, I promise you.
We'll see.
Looks like the fighting has finally started.
You know, you never did tell me how you passed the time in that cage for so long.
No, I didn't.
So... what did you do in there?
A training exercise. I would observe an object, and then try to think of all the words in your language which began with the same letter as its name.
That? Wait, just wait. You're joking again, aren't you?
No.
You are not telling me that you played I Spy against yourself for 20 days?
There are a lot of things in Lothering that begin with G.
What can I do for you?
Hello, Yuri Lowenthal. I have a note here from your master.
This ought to be interesting. Such diction. This man is a true scholar and rhetorician. I am honored to be fired by one such as he. Good day.
What?
Oh, you wish to talk to me? Truly, it's a courtesy for one so well-armed to notice a lowly merchant.
You live on the surface.
Someone has to. Trade with other races can dry up. We surfacers are Orzamar's lifeline. Even if we're denied a caste, the Assembly says we've turned our back on the stone. But they still use the goods we bring. Hypocrites. Maybe it'll change by the time my children are grown.
How often do you restock in Orzammar?
Twice a year. I'm confined to a trade stall in the Commons, but I see enough. It's very closed in. My grandfather says I've lost my stone sense. I was born topside. I don't remember having it.
I should go.
Best of luck to you.
Useless to if you don't sell. Okay, so I'm not going to go into the dwarf city because I don't want to start that clusterfuck yet. I want to get Sten's sword. And luckily that is down near where I'm supposed to be going. But first I should go to party camp to heal. Are you gonna zone? Okay, I was like, what the hell? Okay, party camp. Okay.
Lovely.
Lovely.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, shit, did they say it was in Redcliffe? No, I do not want to play Game of Dwarves right now. That I hate the Dwarven Zone. It's probably the worst quest line in this game.
It appears we will fight the entire night ourselves.
This AI though. Good dog. Random counter is OP.
So I shall. As you desire.
What? I'm not in combat.
Now I'm all lightheaded. Look, can we talk for a moment? I need to tell you something. I should probably have told you earlier.
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
I don't know. I doubt it. I've never liked it, that's for sure. Well, let's see. How do I tell you this? We're almost at Redcliffe. Did I say how I know Arl Eamon exactly?
I hope this isn't something sordid.
No. Why would you think that? Wait, don't answer that. Just let me finish. I'm a bastard. My mother was a serving girl at Redcliffe Castle, and she died when I was born. Arl Eamon took me in and raised me before I was sent to the Chantry. The reason he did that was because, well, because my father was King Marek, which made Kaelin my half-brother, I suppose.
So you're not just a bastard, but a royal bastard.
Ha! Yes, I guess it does it, that. I should use that line more often. I would have told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Kaelin's rule, and so they kept me secret. I'd never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible. I'm sorry.
Does Loghain now?
Why wouldn't he? He was King Marek's best friend. I don't know if that means anything, though. I certainly never considered the idea that it might ever be important. Arl Eamon eventually married a young woman from Orlais, despite all the problems it caused with the king so soon after the war. He loved her a great deal. Anyway, the new Arlessa resented the rumors which pegged me as the Arl's bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10. Just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me.
You're probably luckier than most orphans.
I suppose you're right. I wasn't raised as the Arl's son, though. If you're picturing that, I slept in hay out in the stables, not on silk sheets. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall, and it shattered. Stupid, stupid thing to do. The Arl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there and blamed him for everything. And eventually he just stopped coming.
And you think the Arl will help us?
I think so, yes. This news we've heard about him being sick disturbs me, though. I wonder if we won't discover that Loghain has come to the same conclusion as we have. So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens.
As you command, my prince.
Oh, lovely. I'm going to regret this. Somehow I just know it.
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us?
What do you mean? Is there a problem?
So you don't know? Has nobody out there heard?
There's a civil war going on, if you haven't noticed.
We heard news about the king and all the fighting. That was before everything started here. We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying. We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next.
Hold on, what is this evil that's attacking you?
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you.
Ban Tegan, Arlemon's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
And to think I was just wanting to get a sword.
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They're obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainisfere, brother to the Arl.
I remember you, Ban Tegan. Though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud? Alistair? It is you, isn't it? You're alive! This is wonderful news.
Still alive, yes. Though I'm just as surprised about that as you are, believe me.
Indeed. Loghain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things.
Why? What has Loghain said about us?
That Loghain pulled out his own men in order to save them. That Cailan risked the entire nation's safety in the name of glory. Loghain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man. So, you are a Grey Warden as well? Is it possible we've met? You seem very familiar.
You may have known my father, Ten Kuzland.
Ah, yes, that's it, exactly. A pleasure to meet you indeed, though I wish it were under better circumstances. You're here to see my brother? Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
Why are you telling me this?
Because each night they return, their ranks bolstered with our recently dead, and we are desperate for help. With Cailan dead and Loghain starting a war over the throne, no one responds to my urgent calls for help. I have a feeling tonight's assault will be the worst yet. Alistair, I hate to ask, but I desperately need the help of you and your friends.
It isn't just up to me. Though the Grey Wardens don't stand much chance against Loghain without Arleman.
You want my help? You don't know me.
I know Alistair, and I trust those he chooses to travel with. What do you say?
First, I have questions.
By all means.
What happens after tonight?
Once the village is safe, we will try to enter the castle to find the source of this trouble.
Isn't there a way into the castle to get at the source?
The castle is closed to us, its doors barred. We could storm it certainly, but what would that accomplish? Our numbers are too few. We cannot throw men at the castle walls when they are needed to protect the village.
I've had enough.
Then you will help us?
Very well. I will help.
There are no darkspawn here, and nothing to gain. It is a fool's errand.
If there's a chance to rescue the Arl, we have to try.
Perhaps.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle.
I'm on my way.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Let us pray. Blessed art thou who exists in the Maker's sight. Blessed art thou who seeks his forgiveness.
I'm scared, Mother.
Yes?
I'm sorry to tell you that your husband is dead.
No, I can't believe this. I won't.
Soon, darling. Don't worry.
You're a Grey Warden, right? Were you in Ostagar? In the Korkari Wilds? My husband and son went there to bring the Chant of Light to the Chastened. But I haven't heard from them since.
Are you Jetta?
I am. You've heard of me?
I have something here from your husband.
Oh? Oh, his lockbox. If you're bringing me this... Oh no, I'm sorry. Thank you so much for bringing this to me. It means a lot to... Maker's blessings upon you.
I want to go home. Where's Father?
These are terrible times.
I'm so scared, Father. Sorry. Am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet.
Who are you?
My name's Caitlin, my lady. Pardon my manners, but are you really a Grey Warden? Honestly?
Yes, I am.
No, you're so pretty. I never thought. I mean, I never expected. Never mind. Are you going to help us? Everyone says we're going to die tonight.
We're not all going to die. Don't say that.
You're very kind to say that. I wish I could believe you.
Is there anything I can do?
It's my brother Bevan. He ran off. Maybe tried to leave the village. I'm so scared those things got him.
Why would he run off? Do you know?
He said something about saving Mother. He's just a little boy. He doesn't understand she's gone. I hope he didn't try to go to the castle. Oh, that would be awful.
You need to be strong, girl.
I understand, I do. I'm just so afraid for him.
Silence, girl. Do you want the children to hear you?
You know, we don't have the men we need. And their numbers just keep growing each night.
Still no sign of them coming back from the castle, Murdoch.
So you're the Grey Warden, are you? I didn't think they made women Grey Wardens.
Well, they do.
So you say? A damn Qunari could walk up and say he was a Grey Warden. I wouldn't know the difference.
That much is clear.
We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate or nothing.
Well, we do want to help however we can. You can trust us.
Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle tonight.
Have faith, good man. We'll defeat this evil together.
I hope you're right. I've been trying to hold us together, but it isn't easy. Anyhow, you're here, and they tell me you're in charge.
I have some questions.
Oh? Ask away.
Where can I get supplies?
If you want weapons and such, you'd go to the blacksmith, but there isn't much left there.
There's nowhere to actually buy or sell things.
Commerce isn't exactly our biggest concern right now, but you might want to speak to Lloyd at the tavern. I wouldn't trust him, though.
Carry on, then.
Right. Let's hope we see morning.
Yeah, insult your rescue party.
Something you need?
What can I do to help?
We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate it. If he doesn't help, he'll die like the rest of us. What good will that do anyone then?
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace.
You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left.
Open this door, I break it down.
Alright, just don't destroy anything, damn you.
Somebody's been drinking.
So, I open the door. I've got nothing of value for you. The militia's taken whatever I had. So if you're here to beat on a sad old man, then all I ask is you get on with it. I don't have much to live for as it is.
There's no need for a beating, provided you do what I say.
What do you want exactly?
The militia needs your help, desperately.
Why should I help Murdoch, when he won't help me? My girl, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village, or anyone!
Or you could work to help save her.
I'm an old man. Everyone knows we aren't making it through the night. Or are you going to save us?
Yes, I am.
Is that so? Maybe it's the drink talking, but you almost sound like you believe that. Tell you what. If you want me to do repairs for Murdoch and his men, promise me you'll go into the castle and find my daughter.
I'll do my best.
Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either. I want a promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can.
I promise you, I will find her.
I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least.
Is this a promise we will not keep?
What's this?
I said nothing to you, human.
Right then. It seems I have some work to do relighting the forge, and I suppose I'll have to find some iron. Maybe at the mill. Oh, Murdoch just better send his men here as soon as possible if I'm gonna get to all these repairs and get them done by nightfall. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
Alright, Sten disapproves.
Well, it looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs we need. The damn fool is falling over drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll inform Bantigan the militia is ready to fight. We'll give those bastards a welcome they won't soon forget.
We're not only ready, Murdoch. We're going to win.
I hope you're right. We may just be village folk, but we're going to fight like there's no tomorrow.
I still need to speak to Sir Perth.
You'll find him and his men at the mill by the bridge, to the north. I have a good feeling about tonight.
Just how smart are Mabari supposed to be, anyway? Do you think they understand everything we say? Oh, is that so? You could just be listening to the tone of my voice. You could be an utter moron for all we know. Hey now! There's nothing saying that a moron can't be cute and adorable. Who's the cute and adorable puppy? Ignorance is bliss, isn't it? That's what the Childry kept telling me anyhow.
Moose age. Moose age. Whatever's inside the dresser, come out now.
Go away. This isn't your home.
A small human. I say burn it out.
Ah, what are you doing? Alright, I'll come out.
Please, don't hurt me. I'll go back to the Chantry if you want. I didn't mean any harm.
Your sister is looking for you, you know.
I just didn't want to be at the Chantry anymore. Everyone's scared, and I want to be brave.
How is hiding in a dresser being brave?
I wasn't always in here. I hid when I heard you coming. Well, I shouldn't tell you. It's a secret.
Tell me. I don't like secrets.
Alright. I'll tell. Father said I could have his sword when I grew up. It was Grandfather's. And Grandfather was a great dragon slayer. I thought, if I was brave like Grandfather, I could use his sword and kill the bad people who took Mother.
You don't think you're a bit young to fight?
No. Well, maybe the sword was too heavy for me. I guess I'm not as strong as I thought I was.
You should go back to your sister.
But Oh, alright. I guess. She'll be pretty mad at me. But I'll go.
Yeah. Moose has the ultimate paternal instinct. Sten, not so much.
Of course. As you desire.
General store. Barrels.
Of course.
Lamp oil.
Lovely.
This leveled up from lockpicking? Oh no, dog did. Okay. Pick the lock.
Wonderful. Intruders. I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home.
We'll go where we like, unless you'd like to stop us.
No, have to run the place. It's not like I could stop people like you anyway. The name's Dwyn. Pleased to meet you. Now, kindly tell me why you're here.
I'm looking for a Qunari sword that you bought.
You broke into my house for that?
Surrender the blade before I lose patience, dwarf.
So it's your sword. Farron didn't mention he took it off a live giant.
Why don't you give him his sword before this gets ugly?
You know, that sounds like a great idea. Now, why don't you take your sword and leave?
What are you doing shut up in here?
Surviving. We have supplies to last for quite some time. And my boys and I can swing a weapon better than any of those fools out there.
You're a coward.
You look more than competent. With you out there, they don't really need me, do they?
Either die out there or here and now.
So, that's what it comes down to, huh? Fine. I'll go. If you want me out there so badly.
Good man.
Spoken like someone who doesn't know me very well. Go tell Murdoch he won. And I better see you out there in the square when those creatures come.
And so I shall.
Stop fidgeting.
So Sten has a sword now? Sten's sword.
Strange. I had almost forgotten it. Completion. Are you sure you are a Grey Warden? I think you must be an Ashkari to find a single lost blade in a country at war.
You're welcome, Sten.
I would thank you for this, if I knew how. And I could deliver a much more satisfying answer to the Arishok's question if the Blight were ended. Don't you agree?
Absolutely.
Then lead the way.
Damn. House, that says. Where's the tavern? There it is. Shop.
Another doomed soul come to drown their sorrows here, I see. If you came here for a drink, you'll have to talk to Lloyd. He's got a vice grip on the spigots. I'm just here to keep the boys from mutiny.
Do you know about that elf in the corner?
Not much. He's very quiet. Says his name's Beric and he's here to meet his brother, but I think he's lying. He's a bit creepy.
Shouldn't you be at the Chantry?
Later on, yes. Lloyd will lock himself in the cellar, and I'll go to the Chantry. Are you fighting tonight?
Yes, I am.
That's good to hear. I didn't know that.
So how's business been?
What business? Without the castle soldiers, the only customers we have are local. And they're all in the militia with no money to spend. The few with any money are here, but it's not enough to justify working. Lloyd's a greasy pig. And if I didn't need this job so badly,
Yeah, you don't care for Lloyd, I take it.
he gropes me and pays me next to nothing. But I suppose it could be worse. Not like I've got many options.
I could talk to Lloyd about this.
No, that'll just make things worse. And that's very sweet, but I'll be fine.
How about a raise, then?
I'd like that. And maybe we could talk after the battle tonight. If we're still here, that is.
I should go.
Keep safe.
Hello there, friend. Can't say we've ever met before. Stranger to the village, I take it. Haven't had many travelers lately. All this nonsense is bad for business. Bet you regret coming, yes?
Yes, my timing couldn't be worse.
A shame, isn't it? Evil creatures and such. Everyone going to perish before sunrise. Ah, makes you thirsty, don't it? So, what'll it be? You are here to drink, I hope.
See what you have.
Right. I've got some supplies, too, in case you're interested. With the store closed down, it doesn't hurt to pick up some of the slack, eh?
Mabari Crunch. Injury Kit recipe. Hell's Poultice recipe. Double Baked Mabari Crunch recipe. Ale. Hell's Potions. I just bought, like, almost everything he has. Sell things. That's Sten's sword. Don't want to sell it, that would be bad. All these gifts, though. Okay. Crafting. Firebomb. The moose. Charge.
Hey, what can Lloyd get you?
Answer a few questions.
Fine. Make them quick.
What do you know about the elf in the corner?
Not much. Says his name's Berwick. Arrived here more than a week back. Waiting for his brother, he says. I've never seen him before, but he paid good for his room. quiet sort.
Shouldn't you be helping defend the village?
Why? When them creatures attack, I lock myself in the cellar, just batten the hatches and wait it out. What's the point in getting myself killed with all the rest of them? If that makes me a coward, then I'm a coward.
Either die fighting in the militia or die now. Your choice.
But Van Tegan said we didn't have to. He said... Ah, fine, I'll go.
I approve. All who are